guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that little intro sequence. So yeah, over the past 2 years of my filmmaking career, I've been creating a lot of videos with my phone, and at some point it felt really boring because I was using the same shot all the time, which were the dolly in, the dolly out, the slider left and slider right. Those were cool shots, but if you want to get some interesting dynamic footage that gives you more option while you're editing, you definitely have to be creative with your shots. This is why in today's video I'm going to give you 3 creative shots to level up your mobile filmmaking. Let's get into it. So a hyperlapse is basically a moving time lapse. Hyperlapses are those kind of shots that will give you a lot of motion into your edit, and they just spice up your videos in a certain way that other shots will not. And because of this fast motion, you can even use them as transition. At some point, something I like doing a lot is having a dolly in shot before the hyperlapse so that I can get a smooth speed ramp transition between the two shots, and it works really well. So with your phone, to create hyperlapse, it's really easy. You have to go to the time-lapse mode on your iPhone, press record, and then start walking toward an object. I recommend using a smartphone gimbal for this technique so that you can get the best footage directly out of your phone. The one that I'm actually using is the Osmo Mobile 3. It's an amazing gimbal. It works really well for this type of shoot. So in terms of movement, there are 3 main types of movement that I use while creating hyperlapses. So the first movement will be moving towards your subject. The second will be passing by your subject, and the third one will be circling around your subject. So you can even get more creative with this movement by combining those. Like for example, you can move towards your subject and then circle around, or you can circle around or pass by your subject and then move backward. So in today's morning, we're shooting at the Louvre Museum, which is an amazing place to shoot. But actually for the next tip, we're going to change location. So yeah, let's go. So moving your phone close to the ground will introduce a lot of motion into your shot because the ground just rushes by your phone and you create a lot of depth. And it's also a good establishing shot for your video in order to make your viewer enter into the scene. So this shot is mostly used to give your subject a hero position because everything just looks wide and big, like in this talking head right now. And it's also a good shot for sport sequences, for example, because sport sequences always have this hectic feeling and it fits perfectly. Like today I'm shooting a football sequence with my friend right here, and I will definitely use some low angle shots for sure. Some interesting movement for this shot can be following your subject, circling around your subject, and then even passing by your subject. So I'm back at the Louvre Museum and I wanted to talk to you about the iPhone FPV shot. So this shot is really a unique one. I haven't seen that a lot. So the idea is to try to move your phone as an FPV drone by using the ultra wide angle lens on your iPhone, and it looks really cool, just like an FPV drone. That shot is one of my favorite. I use it a lot to create my Instagram stories and Instagram stories, and I have some people asking me on my DMs how I managed to get those shots. So it's really simple. So before even trying to get the shot, you have to flip your phone. So instead of having your camera pointing up, you should have your camera pointing to the ground. So I will just turn my phone like this, and yes, and then you have to move your phone in some unconventional direction, just like an FPV drone, and it works really well. I love this shot. This is my favorite shot to capture basically with my phone. So to get the smoothest shot as possible, you will have to apply the ninja walk. So you have to walk slowly, and you have to move your phone even slowly too, because if you move it too fast, you will have a lot of bumps in your shot. A good way to add more interest to this shot will be by moving close to subject like walls, bushes, or even people, and this creates much more depth into your shot. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you got some value out of today's video. If so, consider leaving a like to the video and then subscribing to my channel, because I will put more and more of these smartphone filmmaking tutorials in the future. And for me, I will say to you, bye bye, peace out, and over.